Hey everyone! So tonight I think I'm going to start working on my MB wheels behind me. I got 4 of them that are still semi-okay with cracks, and a buddy with a TIG welder who says that he'll let me borrow it for a couple hours tomorrow. So I'm going to prep them tonight, get them all cleaned up, maybe do some beveling, maybe do some cutting, I'm not sure yet. But definitely get them ready so that I can just go to his house, knock them out really quick, and be done. He lives kind of far away from me. He actually lives really close to my work, so I don't want to drive all the way out to his house tonight, to turn around and come back here tonight, then drive back to work, and it's just not going to do all that. So I'll take them over after work tomorrow and finish welding them up if they're weldable. I don't remember what they look like, so I'll have to take a look. Alright, so let's see what I'm still working with here. It has been a while since I pulled these out. Alright, that one has a pretty nice crack in it. I think I can fix that, no problem. I don't see anything else really wrong with it, so at least one candidate so far. This one, oh. This one definitely took a beating and might be a little harder to repair than the other ones, but I have some ideas for that, kind of like I did with my fenders. We'll see. That one's missing a small piece. It's got that little crack there. Overall, not bad. Another little crack here. Yeah, that's fixable. And last but not least, that one's got some pieces missing too. Balls. That's got a pretty big chunk missing. You can see here before I had welded these lips back up and it worked just fine for probably 2-3 years. This is missing quite a bit. So at least 2 are savable. I'll have to figure something out here. But like I said before, I got some ideas. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my brush and start getting rid of all the paint. Like I'm going to waste time on a brush. I'm going to use a brass wire wheel and get this paint off of here. Hopefully without harming the wheel, which shouldn't be a problem. It's brass versus aluminum. Apparently I underestimated how crappy brass is, so bust out the steel. Woo! Steel versus aluminum. Alright, something I didn't video, but I'll show you. You can see this little hole here that I drilled, little hole here that I drilled, and the crack going to it. Basically, it's just like prison. You don't want to spread your crack. This next part's going to be so full of sexual innuendos, it's not even funny, but oh well. Anyways, so these cracks like to spread, right? So what you do is you drill a hole, this little hole here, at the very end of the crack. So the crack is actually broken into that hole. And then you take your filler rod, and when you're welding, you make sure you fill that up really nice and well. And basically what that does is stop it from spreading. If you were to just weld the crack, there's potential for it to spread even after you've welded it. I've only seen that happen like once or twice, and it was on some very poorly welded items, and never on a wheel, but I mean, it could totally happen, so why risk it, right? But yeah, and also remember that these are on a drift car. I wouldn't even bother trying to fix something I was going to daily drive on in traffic with other people around me. That's just risky and stupid. But these are track wheels, and that's all they're going to be used for. So yeah, I don't feel bad at all.
I bought you a diet size.
Wow. So my wife is making fat jokes. Say hi.
I thought it would be nice.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You interrupt my video by basically calling me fat.
By giving you candy.
Give me the candy. Give me that candy.
I love you.
Love you too. I do like sour bites. These things are awesome. Anyway, yeah. So they're drift wheels. I'm going to beat on them. And I will most likely break one of these wheels in some other spot long before my weld ever breaks, because that's just how it happens. And so, yeah, I mean, they're just spare wheels that I use on the track. Not a big deal. Again, I wouldn't use them on my car that I drive to work every day, but track use, hey man, go out, have fun, and just try not to kill a photographer. Alright, so small change of plan. Using the grinder. The wire wheel basically left lots of like deep gouges in the wheel, and the grinder is a lot smoother, and it's just all around cleaner. So basically I just removed all the paint with the wire wheel, and then I'm going to go through and just get a little bit finer with it. I'm going to call that good enough for now. Basically, welding is a lot like painting, where the more prep work you do, the better the final product. So I try to clean those up as much as possible with the grinder and some brake clean so that it doesn't pull paint into my weld, because I've had that happen. Pops in your face, makes a black weld, looks like crap, then you got to fix it. Not going to bother with that. So just spend an extra minute cleaning it, makes it a whole lot better. Also, I think I'm only going to do one more wheel, take it over to my buddy's house, finish it, and see where I stand, because I'm running out of filler. These two other wheels are going to require quite a bit of filler, so I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. I might go to the store, or I might use these just as pieces. I've done that before, where you cut out big chunks of the wheel, put it into another wheel to fix it, and it works. Again, it's a drift car, so it works on a race car. I wouldn't necessarily do that on a wheel that I'm going to drive on. I know other people do. More power to you. Kind of sketchy to me, so I just would rather not. But I think that's what I'm going to do, because I really don't think I have enough filler to do those other two wheels right now. Okay, so I welded up the wheels last night, and I'm not going to lie, they look like crap. I believe my friend's TIG welder is a 2-phase, and I used to use a 3-phase all the time. And it's just not the same. I'll show you guys what I mean. I'll go grab the wheels, but it just couldn't get the welder hot enough to really melt the wheel. It was really, really weird. I don't know, but glad I only took the 2 wheels, because it would have been a waste to take all 4. And I think for sure now I am going to cut chunks out of another wheel to replace those 2 that are just like busted beyond repair, or nearly busted beyond repair. So that's probably what I'll end up doing with them. But we'll go out and get those wheels. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi, babe. Say hi. Hi. She's mad. I threw a snowball at her in the bathtub, so she's a little upset. Alright, as you can see, most of the snow has gone away, but my work closed at noon today and told me to not bother to come in, so I gotta take a snow day today, even though there's no snow. So here's the good one, or good-ish one. You can kind of see that. It definitely going to need some work. Definitely didn't turn out like the other one did, or the other ones that I welded up did, but that's okay. I can fix that with a grinder. This one is the one that didn't turn out very well at all. You can see there. At this point, the welder just didn't want to play nice anymore. Jeez. I think I added a little bit of filler. Didn't want to play nice anymore. Wasn't welding very well. And again, I think it might be the 2-phase versus 3-phase thing. I don't know. We got online and looked up all the settings for his welder, and we matched them, but it really just didn't turn out like it had before. But on the pieces that were just the cracks that I had to fill up, those weren't too bad. So I think that's what we will do, is cut those pieces out of another wheel, put them in there, weld it, be done with it. So anyways, that's how you do it. Sorry I couldn't get video of actually welding them. I'll try to do that on the next set, but my phone was pretty much dead, and it was freezing cold in his shop, and it just was not a fun time, basically. But like I said, I'll get some video of it next time. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the next video. I think I might go wheel hunting and maybe show you how I cut up the wheel to make it work with the other ones. We'll see. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys later.